pastırma, pastırma, pastırma. Bastırma or basturma is a highly seasoned, air-dried cured beef of Anatolian origin, which is now part of the cuisines of the former Ottoman countries. The word comes from the Turkish, bastırma et, pressed meat, pastırma, pastırma, in modern Turkish. Some authors claim that this is related to the earlier Byzantine Greek word paston, which is claimed to be a kind of dried and cured meat, but standard Greek dictionaries do not assert this connection, and gloss paston simply as salted meat. The word has been borrowed by other languages of the region: Albanian, pastırma, Arabic, basturma, Armenian, basturma, Azerbaijani, basdırma, Bosnian, Croatian and Serbian, pastırma, Bulgarian, pastırma, Greek, pastırmás, Hebrew, pastırma, and Romanian, pastrma. The American cured meat product pastrma has its origins in pastırma via Yiddish pastırma. History: cured meat has been made in Anatolia for centuries, since at least the Byzantine period, and called apokti, and some authors claim that pastırma is an extension of that tradition, of which there is reasonable evidence. There are various stories about the origin of pastırma, none well documented. One story gives its origins as the city of Kayseri, where there was a Byzantine dish called paston. Paston is defined as salted meat, and apparently eaten both raw and cooked in stews. Preparation and usage: pastırma is prepared by salting the meat, then washing it with water and letting it dry for 10 to 15 days. The blood and salt is then squeezed out of the meat, which is then covered with a cumin paste called semen, lit, fenugreek, prepared with crushed cumin, fenugreek, garlic, and hot paprika, followed by thorough air drying. The Armenians introduced pastırma to Syria and Lebanon in great quantities, and it is usually served as a meze in thin slices, usually uncooked, but sometimes lightly grilled or added to eggs for breakfast. It may be added to different dishes, the most famous of which is a bindish, and various pies. The traditional Armenian pastırma strictly uses beef as the meat, and this remains as the most common usage. Even though beef is the most common meat today, various meats are also used depending on locality, including camel, lamb, goat, and water buffalo, with camel being the most prized, especially in Syria, a big pastırma producer. In Turkey, where it is eaten as a breakfast with eggs and as a meze with rak, there are more than 22 kinds of pastırma. Generally speaking, the mainstream spiced version from central Anatolia, often called Kayseri pastırmas, is most common. The less common Rumeli pastırmas, Balkan pastırma, is simply salted and dried. In Greece, Kayseri pastırmas was introduced by the Cappadocian Greeks, refugees from the region of Kayseri. In Cyprus is prepared not as the Armenian and Turkish equivalents, but it's prepared in the same way with a sausage. In Iraq, pastırma is used for breakfast, with fried eggs. In Egypt, it is used for breakfast, and it is also used as a topping for pizza, and a filling for a variety of oven-prepared stuffed dough dishes, whether they are made from regular bread-like dough, or a flaky multi-layered puff pastry like dough.